In the last quarter of 2013, after weeks and months of meetings, negotiations, and construction, the Caribbean Council for the Blind took another step in fulfilling its mission. This time in Antigua and Barbuda, with the opening of vision centers at health clinics located in Gray's Farm, Johnson's Point, and Clare Hall. This all came about as a part of the Right to Sight initiative between CCB Eye Care Caribbean and the government and people of Antigua and Barbuda. Stay with us as we take you on a journey to show you the work being done right here in Antigua and Barbuda. Our first stop was in Gray's Farm. This is a community located just on the outskirts of St. John's, that's the capital of Antigua and Barbuda. It is at the health center in this community that the Gray's Farm Vision Center is located. It was here that I was met by Cohen Blake, a final year optometry student at the University of Guyana.
In the Vision Center, there is one refractionist and one dispensing technician.
So usually this Vision Center opens at about what time?
It opens at 8:15, and they start seeing the first patient at 8:30.
Your first stop on entering the building is with the receptionist. Shalisa Lincoln will ensure that everything is in place for your appointment.
We have at 8:15 a.m. onwards, and in the afternoon we have from 2:45 p.m.
Once that's taken care of, it's now time to see Ronald Richards, the refractionist. On this particular morning, his first patient was Noel Henry. What prompted you to come to the clinic this morning?
Okay, because when I was here, I came I usually visit the clinic, right? And they told me they was doing this test, so they tell me to come see the doctor. But I told him I was something I go to the hospital, but they said, come here and do it here.
Right. So aren't you glad that this facility is now?
I mean, it's closer to me. I have to go to the hospital and come right and get everything done.
So what problems have you been having with the eyes?
Okay, the only problem I have, like when I'm reading the Bible or reading the book, I look on some labels, some small print. I can't see them that well.
It was now time for Mr. Henry to go into the refractionist.
Noel Henry. So right about now, I actually ask the patient a few questions of my own. Okay? So sir, you ever wear glasses before? No? You ever tested your eyes before?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Just last year.
Just last year? Looking at the chart here, right? They all ease in the chart, but the only thing is they're facing in all directions. So I'm pointing up, down, to the left, and to the right.
Okay. This is right?
Yes, but they're facing all directions, right?
Yeah.
Look at this one. Which direction is that facing?
East.
East? What about this one here?
West. West down.
This one here?
Down.
What about this?
West.
I record the information that I found now, right? When doing the vision, we actually do the vision, both eyes, then we do each eye individually.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. At this time, I've completed the refraction for the distance part.
So how is his distance?
His distance vision is not that bad. He just needs a small prescription to help him to see a bit better, okay? And to actually relax the eyes itself. I'm going to test his reading vision now. Sir, hold this for me. Hold it right there. Call the numbers going down in that order till you can't go anymore for me.
Okay, 6498393597232.
Tell me if this makes it better or worse. I'm going to take a look inside the eyes. We call that fundoscopy to make sure everything is healthy and normal, to screen for certain eye diseases to see if the patient is at risk. Okay? What I would like for you to look straight on the E at the top for me. Straight at the E. Don't look into the light, okay? Light is bright. Now I've done everything. What I do, I actually explain to the patient my findings, right? Well, sir, it turns out that you need a pair of spectacles to help improve the distance vision a bit and the reading vision as well. The reading vision is normal, that just comes about with age, right?
Yeah.
The type of glasses you can get to correct that is a bifocal glasses. You know what that is?
No.
Well, a bifocal glasses is a two-in-one spectacle, something you wear all the time. It has two segments. A top segment for when you're looking in the distance, and the bottom part is for when you're going to read. So when you're going to read, you simply look down and you should focus to that and you should be able to read better, right? When you use the ophthalmoscope to look in the back of the eyes, everything checks out normal to me. No sign of any eye diseases that can lead to blindness, right? But however, seeing as you have diabetes, what I need for you to do is try to control your diabetes the best you can and the pressure. This time I take him to the dispensing clerk for him to choose a straightener soap, right?
With the examination now over, Noel Henry then met with the dispensing technician, Omar Henry, who took him through the ropes as to how to make payments for his glasses and when to collect them. In the long run, Noel Henry left a happy man. We then left Gray's farm and headed to Clare Hall to visit the vision clinic at the Clare Hall Health Center. The first person we met was Veronica Baptiste from a place called Bender's Village.
Well, actually, I came to visit my sister in Casad, in Clare Hall here. And she came over because she said she was gonna. So then I decided to put down my name to get it checked.
So although this was an unexpected visit, Denise Phillip, one of the refractionists at Clare Hall, was all too prepared to take her through her eye examination.
Bottom is for your reading. When you're reading, you're going to see it as clear as this. Are you satisfied with this?
Yes.
Okay. And when you're going to look into the distance, and when you're like watching the television, you're going to be seeing as clear as this. Are you satisfied with that?
Yes.
Now, having satisfied the refractionist, it was on to the hard part, that of choosing from the multiple frames available. The necessary measurements were then taken, and Veronica Baptiste was a happy woman. She was very pleased with the service offered at the clinic, and very shortly she'll be the owner of a brand new pair of spectacles, thanks to the work of the Caribbean Council for the Blind. Evidence of the Right to Sight initiative between CCB and the government and people of Antigua and Barbuda. We then made our way to the southwestern corner of Antigua, to the sparsely populated community of Johnson's Point, to visit the eye clinic located at the Johnson's Point Health Center. At Johnson's Point, we met Magna Farrell, who lives in the community of Jennings. This was her first visit to this eye clinic. She met with the refractionist on location, Dirk Agard.
Your last examination was done in 2012 to 2013.
Well, at the time of my examination, my eyes was kind of blurry.
Blurry?
So,
that was the reason for your visit?
yes.
So you're going to look at the chart straight ahead, and both of your eyes relax. And tell me the smallest line that you're seeing.
The one before the last.
The one before the last? Okay, start calling from the left for me. It's okay. So what I do, I try with the plus lens first, and if it doesn't improve, I'll try maybe a step up, and then if it gets worse, then I try the minus lenses. Because what happens if you try the minus lens first, the minus lens might show a little clear, but it then unifies, and that's what you don't want to do when you're doing the refraction.
Having now completed the eye examination, the refractionist gave her a breakdown of the results of his examination.
Okay, so that's it for you. Your vision was corrected to 20/20 vision from 2015 to 2020. Everything else seems fine. We have glasses that range from $300 to $800, depending on the type of frame that you choose, and the type of lens are flat top bifocals.
Having completed her eye examination, Magna Farrell then went on to the next step, that of choosing the frames, and she was also briefed on how to make payments and when the glasses would actually be ready. And that sums up the work that's being done across Antigua at the Grays Farm Health Center, at Clare Hall, and at Johnson's Point. Through hard work and dedication, and through the Right to Sight initiative by the Caribbean Council for the Blind, Eye Care Caribbean, and the government and people of Antigua and Barbuda, the CCB remains committed to its mandate of preventing blindness and visual impairment while restoring sight and creating opportunities for persons whose sight cannot be restored.